Good afternoon, everyone. It's Lillian with another recipe for you. Today we are going to make Halloween brownies, and most of you have already had your Halloween party yesterday, Saturday night. Some will have them tonight and some will have them tomorrow night on Halloween. This will be great to take to a party. What you need is a 13 by 9 family size brownie mix. I'm using Duncan Hines dark chocolate. But make sure it is the family size, 13 by 9. And I'm going to make these cake-like. You can make these fudge-like. Just make them according to the package directions on the back. You're going to need 2 eggs, which I have here. I'm going to put those in. And instead of water, I use coffee. So I'm going to put a 1/3 cup of coffee in here because it brings out the chocolate flavor a whole lot better. And the recipe doesn't call for it, but I always use about a teaspoon of vanilla. And you also need a 1/3 cup of oil. No one says this was going to be not fattening. So we're going to put a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil in there. If you don't want to use vegetable oil, you can use applesauce. And they will come out just fine. So we're going to mix these. And we're going to put them in a preheated 350-degree oven. Like I said, just put them, make them according to the package directions on the back. And when they come out, you're going to let them cool. So when I take them out of the oven and they cool, I will be back to show you what to do next. Okay, while the brownies are baking in the oven, you can get this ready. I failed to mention. You're going to need some miniature candies, and these are Snickers and just any kind of miniature square candies like this. And it's going to be for decoration. Let's set that aside. You're also going to need some just regular plain white frosting, and some red food coloring. And some yellow food coloring. And what we're going to do is take the white frosting, put it in this bowl here, and if you hear any chihuahuas in the background, it's my little angel. She's not being an angel though. She wants to rough at every little thing today. So anyway, get all the frosting out. And then you're going to put a couple of drops of the red food coloring and maybe 2 or 3 drops of the yellow. And what you're trying to do is make an orange frosting. So let's mix this up and see if we need to fix it any. You can make it as light or as dark as you want. Just make sure it's orange color. This needs to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to put another couple of drops of red and another couple of drops of yellow. And just keep mixing. That's kind of a pastel orange, isn't it? Anyways, put another splash of red in. Alright, that's a little bit better. One more. You gotta play with the food coloring to get it just right. Get it how you like it. Well, I think that's just about right. It is orange. Alright. This is our frosting. It's, can you see? It's orange. And you can also put flavorings in this, like orange flavoring if you want. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it plain. And just set that aside, actually in the refrigerator, until your brownies are done and they're cooled. And I will be back in a minute. Alright, the next step you're going to do is you're going to take a cookie cutter like this, or a biscuit cutter, and just cut out circles. And cut out circles. Circles. And circles. You get the idea. And then you're going to gently take them out. These are still a little bit warm, but let them cool in the pan for about 10 minutes until you could actually handle them. And then just cut them out like this and let them on a cooling rack to just cool down completely, and when we come back we will decorate them. Alright, I put the icing, the frosting, in a little Ziploc bag, and I cut a little hole at the end. You can't really see, but what we're going to do is, you don't have to do this, you can just use a regular like flat spatula or a butter knife to put your frosting on, but just going to kind of mount it up in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's do this one. Alright, you get the idea. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a candy and you're just going to place it in the middle. Like that. See? Take a candy. Ignore the barking. Girls! Sorry. And you're going to place the candy in the middle like that. That's all there is to it. Give these a try and let me know what you think. Take care. Happy Halloween.